Coach's Corner is brought to you by Carillion Clinic Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Welcome into the social distancing edition of the Carillion Clinic Coach's Corner. I'm Brian Gardner. On the other side of the screen is Dan Bremner. And Dan, weird times. And on the hockey side of things, it seemed like right when things were starting to go well for the team and starting to feel a little bit better going down towards the postseason push, the rug was pulled out from underneath you and it was over. Just what were your feelings about the team when everything stopped?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of said it there. The way I felt was, I think we were finally getting to play a way that we were all comfortable with and we were all confident with. As hard as it's been for me to look at it like such a battle for that many months to finally get to where we are confident and happy with the way we're playing for it all to end. I really feel for the players that were here from day one through the tough stretches for us because they really battled. They held things together in the locker room and then to start feeling the right way and looking forward to hopefully put a really strong playoff push to have it end that way is tough.
And of course, we had 7 home games still on the schedule, ready to have, that home ice advantage and get all the fans into it and ready to go and everything. And then right before we were getting ready for the last road trip is when it ended. So it hurts a little bit not to have those games in front of these home fans, right?
It does. And I've said this since I've been in Roanoke. Whether the numbers are there every game, our fans are the most passionate and the loudest every single game. We love when it's a packed house, but even those off nights, we get our passionate fans out for our Thursday night games with a little bit of a smaller crowd. You still hear it every time, and it makes such a difference. We really look forward to that home stretch.
You brought in a lot of new faces towards the end of the year, trying to get the chemistry right. Had some guys that played, even some guys that got signed that never got to play because of the season being suspended and canceled. Are these guys that you're contacting now, still in touch with, trying to build towards next season?
Absolutely, and I plan on being in contact with them throughout the off season here. And I think everybody that we brought in, even that last weekend with the kids coming down from Oswego. They were all impact players for us. The couple skates that we had those Oswego kids out on the ice, the energy they brought was fantastic. And then obviously the weekend prior with the kids from out west there that joined us in Quad City and Peoria had a huge impact for us through that stretch. So, I think there'll be a big impact for us going into next season.
What do your days look like right now? You're trying to do some recruiting still? You're just trying to stay busy?
As far as the recruiting, there's messages going back and forth. There's a bigger concern with, everybody just making sure that they're safe and getting through this kind of tough time in the world right now altogether. But beyond that, take the dog for walks and then try to stay active. It's a strange time, that's for sure.
Yeah, you said it right there, Dan, and I think I can't say it any better, but good to see you, good to talk to you from afar, and thanks for joining us in the Carillion Clinic Coach's Corner.
Thanks, Brian.